Okay, greetings and gratitude, everyone. Our premise is that heart-centered collective action raises vibrations, lifts energy, and strengthens immune response. When our inner worlds and our outer worlds are aligned and we bring this unified field into concerted action with others, we can shape reality. It's a powerful thing. A word about meditation. I think you've all been here before. Just find a comfortable place. We'll mute everyone once we start, and you can turn off your video then if you like. There's no pressure. There's no right or wrong way. It's mostly just working with your breath, visualizing the breath cycle, and tuning in to the guided words and checking into your inner world. We're going to set our intentions, and we'll have a discussion on the topic of courage. And then we'll do a chakra balancing. Today, we're going to do the solar plexus. We'll do a guided relaxation, the meditation, and then a brief discussion afterwards. Today's a full moon. In case you haven't seen it, it's in Pisces, and it started this morning, 2:59 Pacific time. It's all about going with the flow. In fact, there's no other option. This lunation arrives in a conjunction with Neptune, the deity of the oceans, and that means it's dreamy and sensitizing, but also a little wobbly. In order to make the most of it, we'll need to ride the waves instead of trying to swim against the tides. Additionally, Mercury is stationary retrograde in Libra. This lunation invites us to open our hearts to life and cultivate full trust and faith in its unfolding. You might even say that it's calling us to go courageously into our future. The current full moon is the closest one to the fall equinox, and for this reason is popularly referred to as a harvest moon. For millennia, this lunation has represented a time of celebration of our efforts and communion with the land. In the past, in the Northern Hemisphere, this full moon marked the culmination of a season of work and was an indicator of the time of harvest, as it allowed people to have additional hours of light at night to reap the crops. Today's also the Mid-Autumn Festival, Zhongqiujiu. Did I do that okay? Anyway, also called the Mooncake Festival or Moon Festival. It's an essential traditional festival in China. 中秋节快乐，中秋节快乐。Happy one to you as well. Besides China, it's also celebrated by many other countries in Asia, such as Vietnam, Singapore, Japan, and South Korea. People celebrate the festival by gathering with families, eating traditional foods, lighting lanterns, and appreciating the moon. Mid-Autumn Festival is the second most important traditional festival in China after the New Year. The main essence of the Mid-Autumn Festival focuses on family prayers and Thanksgiving. The mooncake is a must-eat Zhongqiujie food. Chinese people will have a 3-day holiday during the festival, the story of which is associated with Chinese moon goddess Chongyu. Chonggu? Thank you. Chang'e. Anyway, I'm working on it. All right, so we're going to set our intentions. It's like the purpose and benefit of why we do this, like setting the GPS coordinates. The group intention is to lean into intention and awareness, share a safe, loving space, making room for wellness, for healing, for ourselves, our loved ones, and friends, and for all of humanity, and directing energy toward an end to all the current threats the crazy world is involved in, both health, social, and otherwise. We vow to stay at a place of love for the next hour. Everyone take a moment and set your own personal intention. All right. Courage is defined as the ability to do something that frightens one. Another definition says that courage is the mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand anger, danger, fear, or difficulty. Courage is the ability to do something difficult even when there's risk. Courageous people do and say what they think is right despite opposition. It's been said that there are 7 ways to become courageous and overcome fear. Recognize your fear. When you ignore your fears, you just give them more power over you. Take ownership, recognize and acknowledge your fears. You can only move forward if you confront them, and courage leads the way. Master your self-talk. You know that little voice in your head. You've heard it. We all have. Check your self-talk and make sure it's positive. When you're scared of something, it's easy to get lost in the negative self-talk that occurs. Check your self-talk regularly for many different reasons. Get out of your comfort zone. To build courage and become more fearless is to put yourself in situations that intimidate you. Soon enough, that fear will not hold any more power. Live courageously. If you've overcome a fear, why stop there? What else are you afraid of? Think of other things that you might fear and take them down one at a time, one by one. Start with an easy one, and before you know it, you'll begin to live courageously. Learn to live in the moment. If you're too worried about what might happen instead of what actually is happening, you'll be consumed with worry and anxiety. Anticipatory anxiety is a killer. Practice being in the moment. Be mindful so that your fears do not take over and cause unease, which can lead to dis-ease. Accept failure. Most fears stem from the fear of failure. Rather than giving up as soon as you fail, make it an opportunity to learn. If you take it as a learning lesson, you can grow from it and build resilience. I always say, let me learn it quickly. The entrepreneur mantra is fail fast, recognizing that to get to success, you must fail. Be courageous. Fail fast on your way to success. Keep expectations realistic. When you try something that you're fearful of, don't focus on the outcome approach. It's a way to learn and grow. This is a female energy, yin, process instead of the male energy, yang, of the goal. When approaching it as an opportunity, your expectations are not focused on perfection, causing a sense of curiosity rather than fear. Beginning with Aristotle, philosophers have analyzed physical courage and moral courage in great detail. However, philosophy has never really addressed the type of courage involved in facing the fears generated by our habits and our emotions. But there's another type of courage, the concept of psychological courage. There are three broad areas of psychological problems: destructive habits, irrational anxieties, and psychological servitude, in which one individual emotionally controls another. Psychological courage is the strength to confront and work through these problems. Such courage involves facing our deep-seated fear, psychological instability. The development of psychological courage is essential to the well-being of many people. And courage is something that everybody wants, an attribute of good character that makes us worthy of respect. From the Bible to fairy tales, ancient myths to Hollywood movies, our culture is rich with exemplary tales of bravery and self-sacrifice for the greater good. From the Cowardly Lion and the Wizard of Oz, who finds the courage to face the witch, to David battling Goliath in the Bible, to Star Wars and Harry Potter, children are raised on a diet of heroic and inspirational tales. Yet, courage is not just physical bravery. History books tell colorful tales of social activists such as Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Henry David Thoreau, who chose to speak out against injustice at great personal risk. Entrepreneurs such as Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, who took financial risks to follow their dreams and innovate, are like modern-day knights, exemplifying the rewards and public accolades that courage can bring. They failed fast. There are different types of courage, ranging from physical strength and endurance to mental stamina and innovation. Just as there are 7 ways to help you become courageous, there are 6 types of courage, and not surprisingly, they have some overlap. Feeling fear, yet choosing to act. Following your heart. Persevering in the face of adversity. Standing up for what is right. Expanding your horizons. Letting go of the familiar. And facing suffering with dignity or faith. Author, consultant, and doctor of education Kathy J. Lassiter has written for a Texas Educators Association about everyday courage. The article is in the context of the courage needed to be a leader in education today, but there are some kernels of wisdom for all of us in her structured analysis. Everyday courage is not about heroes or heroism, she tells us. Rather, it's about the grit and determination necessary to make tough calls in our daily lives. It's about facing daily leadership challenges with a willful spirit, even when it's not easy or convenient. Making the types of everyday courage-based decisions required by modern life may cause fear or anxiety because often they challenge the status quo, or they irritate a privileged group, or lead you into uncharted waters. This is everyday courage. Lassiter tells us that there are 4 types of everyday courage. These 4 types of courage are described in the following passage. They're discussed in detail here. There's moral courage, which is the courage to stand up for one's beliefs in the face of overwhelming opposition. It's a synonym for civil courage. Moral courage is the outward expression of the leader's personal values and core beliefs, and the resulting actions are focused on a greater good. Then there is intellectual courage. The second component of everyday courage is the intellectual courage. It's the courage to challenge old assumptions and understandings and act on new understandings and insights gleaned from experience and our research. The third component of everyday courage is disciplined courage. Disciplined courage is the courage to be reflective, strategic, and focused in the face of constant distractions and opposition. Leaders with this brand of courage have great clarity on their vision and the impact they want to have. They're focused on doing the right things in a thoughtful and purposeful way. The final type of everyday courage is empathetic courage. We might also refer to it as emotional intelligence, but it's the courage to be open and feel deeply for others. It takes humility and courage to put aside your own biases and assumptions and let go of control, even more so for the sake of learning something new. But it's only when you realize that and you're willing to listen to a different perspective and manage to empathize in the face of that, that you can be enriched by a new way of thinking. Now, according to a Harvard Business Review article, in business, courageous action is really a special kind of calculated risk-taking. People who become good leaders have a greater than average willingness to make bold moves, but they strengthen their chances of success and avoid career suicide through careful deliberation and preparation. So you can plan ahead to be courageous. Business courage is not so much a visionary leader's inborn characteristic as a skill acquired through decision-making processes that improve with practice. In other words, most great business leaders teach themselves to make high-risk decisions. They learn to do this well over a period of time, often decades. Learning to take an intelligent gamble requires an understanding of what has been referred to as the courage calculation, which is the method of making success more likely while avoiding rash, unproductive, or irrational behavior. 6 discrete processes make up the courage calculation: setting primary and secondary goals, determining the importance of achieving them, tipping the power balance in your favor, weighing risks against benefits, selecting the proper time for action, and developing contingency plans. Sounds like Sun Tzu's The Art of War, written thousands of years ago. It's still kind of relevant. Calculated courage. Very different from the common idea of the soldier who in the heat of battle flings himself selflessly into harm's way. Nevertheless, insofar as the result is courageous action, the calculation does not diminish the courageousness of the design. Courage has also been said to be a measure of a person's ability to cope with physical or psychological pain and challenges. The term is sometimes used to refer to people who appear to be fearless, but is generally used when people are able to do something frightening, even if they feel afraid. Courage is as much a philosophical concept as it is a psychological one, and different cultures, writers, and psychologists have defined courage differently. People with lots of courage often appear fearless, but might actually experience high levels of fear. In these cases, the fear does not act as a deterrent to confronting challenging obstacles. Examples of courage might include a person facing his or her rapist in court, a person signing up for the military, or a person asking his or her boss for a raise. People are sometimes described as courageous, and a person's individual courage can affect his or her personality. People who measure high on anxiety scales often exhibit less courage than people with low measures of anxiety. Because anxiety is relatively stable across a person's lifespan, courage can also appear relatively stable. However, anxious people can behave in courageous ways, especially when they learn to cope with their anxiety and confront frightening obstacles. There are many techniques people can use to increase courage. We started with sharing a few. Deep breathing in a moment of fear can help people regain the calm and focus they need to confront fearful situations. People with very high anxiety or anxiety disorders sometimes benefit from psychotherapy or anti-anxiety medications. Improving self-esteem sometimes improves courage, because self-esteem can affect a person's assessment of his or her ability to complete a challenging task. Strong social support can also increase courage. People with loving, supportive friends and family often feel less afraid of failure and better equipped to get the support they need to complete challenging tasks. The field of positive psychology, which is dedicated to building upon people's strengths rather than treating their weaknesses, often focuses on helping people develop courage. Courage is generally categorized as a virtue or an intrinsic trait which has positive moral components and an altruistic nature. Courage for me is the ability to choose to move forwards, hold steady, or move away in the presence of a dominant sense of fear, lack of control, and where the balance of probability is a negative outcome which affects me. The concept of walking towards a personal loss or away from a personal gain in favor of doing the right thing and acting altruistically would suggest that courage is certainly a virtue. I'm fond of referring to Shakespeare, "Once more into the breach, brave lads," for a bit of literary encouragement when I'm needing some courage. Encouragement, look at that. It's the root of another word even. The choice element of courage is a fascinating idea, and one which suggests that where we have no choice and the fear is imposed on us, we may turn to hope and not courage to attenuate the fear and break away from its draw. In this instance, perhaps we deal with the threat because we have to deal with it and we cannot run away from it. Imagine being told that we or someone who we love is going to die. My hope and fear research has suggested that we immediately turn to hope, whether in the form of prayer, delusion, or quest for knowledge, in order to gain a sense of control. Where courage surfaced was in the instant that fear started to win or hope started to fade, and the individual chose to face their greatest fear in the form of acceptance and walk towards the outcome, embrace it, or make peace with it. So if hope pulls us towards a goal and fear pushes us away from one, courage has the ability to overcome the push of fear where we choose to walk towards it. The polar model of hope and fear suggests that where we hope that it wouldn't happen, we would fear that it would. Imagine a scenario where we turned around and walked towards this fear by choice, when we could choose to walk away or delude ourselves by focusing on the hope aspect. This would essentially go up against our most basic and selfish survival instincts, It's courage that gives us the ability to fight against this. Essentially, this is madness and entirely altruistic. Altruism, of course, in its purest form, always benefits the greater good or the needs of the many. And this suggests that courage is an advancement mechanism, something that's helped us evolve in the same way that fear is a survival mechanism. Maslow, who we all know for this hierarchy of needs, suggests that for transcendence to occur, we have to be free of danger and the basic needs. Courage may well be a nemesis to this theory, and those who operate altruistically have maybe discovered the ace in the hole card or the way of cheating this concept. So play your ace today. Let courage lead you to altruism, and let courage take your hope by the hand and lead you into transcendence. All right. Chakra balancing. Chakras are wheels of energy throughout the body. There are 7 main chakras which align the spine, starting from the base of the spine through to the crown of the head. To visualize a chakra in the body, imagine a swirling wheel of energy where matter and consciousness meet. This invisible healing energy called prana, very much like chi, is vital life force, which keeps us vibrant, healthy, and alive. When our chakras are open and well balanced, we feel healthy, fresh, and capable. Awareness to which of our chakras are out of balance is key to aligning them. Our bodies are in constant flux between balance and imbalance. As we practice tuning into and balancing our chakras, we can become more aware of imbalance and focus our attention appropriately. Take this time now to allow your eyes to close or cap them halfway with a soft, unfocused glaze. Bring your awareness to the breath. Notice the rise and fall of the chest, the natural rhythm of breathing. Sit with the breath for a few moments now. If you find your thoughts wandering, gently come back to this solar plexus chakra meditation. Thoughts are okay. Let them come. Welcome them. Gently let them go by coming back to this meditation. Be kind to yourself. Now, take 2 or 3 deep yawns. You can fake yawn until one comes. Bring your attention back to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Breathe in deeply. First into your belly and then into your chest. Inhale as much as you can. Slowly begin to release the air, starting with your chest, then your belly. Do this for 2 more breaths. Visualizing energy now, bring your attention to the root of your being, the base of the spine. A tiny ball of red energy spins there. See this energy center as a red pin of light. Allow this light to grow and surround your body. Move up a few inches to just below the navel, your creative center. An orange light spins there. It's the size of a pin. As you inhale, allow this orange light to grow to the size of a marble, and then even bigger, to surround your body. Moving above the belly button, a tiny yellow light spins. The solar plexus light. This yellow light grows slowly, first to the size of a marble, then it grows to the size of your hand and expands to surround your abdomen, your chest, your upper body, and finally, it surrounds your whole body. This is the light of your own self-motivation, the light of your destiny. This light symbolizes your desire to act upon your aspirations and fulfill them courageously. Ribbons of this light infuse your body, starting with the abdomen, with warm golden energy, moving to your throat, head, and lower body. This lemon light now surrounds you as a shield of confidence, of courage. Filaments of this light infuse your whole body with motivational energy. Feel your confidence and your courage rising, and with it, your desire to try new things. Get out of your comfort zone. Feel your whole being rising to new challenges, moment by moment awareness, and overcoming them. Now we'll prepare to chant. As you breathe, bring the air into your belly as you get ready to chant. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The chant is Ram. Now inhale to chant. Inhale. Ram. Inhale to chant. Inhale to chant. Ram. 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 Let your breathing return to normal. The yellow light still surrounds you. All the areas in the solar plexus area absorb this light and energize. Repeat each of the following affirmations silently or aloud after I say them. Say them to yourselves. I have great personal power. I am courageous. I am motivated to fulfill my goals and intentions. I follow my destiny. I am successful in my endeavors. And if I fail, I try again. I know my direction in life and remain focused on it. I act on my ideas and make them reality. I see the results from my efforts. I follow through with what I say I will do. I take massive, decisive action to craft the life of my dreams. I respect and love my whole being. I stand up for what I believe. I confidently express myself. I am courageous. Now sink your whole body into your position, relaxing, bringing your awareness back to your breath, breathing in through your nose, filling your lungs and abdomen, and then slowly breathing out through your mouth, feeling your lungs and abdomen fall down. Good. Now relaxing more as you exhale, letting everything go. That's right. As you breathe in, you're filling up with great, easy breath. And as you breathe out, you're relaxing more and more still. Now, as you continue breathing like this, I want you to imagine a beautiful golden ray of sunshine, catching a ride with your breath in, filling your body with warm, healing light. That's right. Warm, healing light. And as you exhale, you become deeper and deeper relaxed, focusing on bringing this beautiful warm light into your body, making you feel more and more calm and free from any pain. Exhaling, feeling deeper, going deeper into relaxation, inhaling warm, healing sunshine, becoming deeper and deeper still. Your eyes are able to fully close now, and no matter how hard you try to open them, this sends you deeper and deeper into a more relaxed state, 10 times more than before. Calm, relaxed, go with the flow state of being. Feeling the energy of that full moon, all of the tradition behind the full moon of this season. You no longer have a care in the world. As you're simply breathing and feeling a sensation now of numbness starting at your toes, you can feel the tingling beginning in your toes. One or more of your toes will be more tingly than the others, and this makes you feel calmer and more comfortable. You no longer feel any reason to hold on to any tension. You feel your whole body relax 10 times more than before. All tension is drifting away. You now feel this numb yet tingly sensation moving up your toes to your ankles. It's as if the beautiful sunshine you've been breathing in is infusing your body with warm, numb, tingling, healing air. Your feet now warm and numb, comfortably numb. That's right. Comfortable and numb all the way up to your calf muscles now. Flex those calf muscles, now unflex, and feel the tingly, warm, healing numbness. Good. Feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. Feeling the sensation moving up to your knees makes you 10 times more deeper relaxed. Deeper still. How relaxed you feel, comfortable, tingly, and numb. So healing and warm now. That's right. Good. Deeper and deeper. Calmly breathing that sunshine into your body, feeling so peaceful and dreamy now. Visualizing the warm, healing light, warming its way up to your hips, so tingly and numb. Almost weightless now, feeling deeper and deeper still, 10 times more relaxed, 10 times more aware of this beautiful, warm, healing light moving through every muscle, up your back and front, feeling so blissful, so calm, not a care, just deeper and deeper relaxed. Let go. This warm healing light is now at your shoulders. Feel the weight lift off those shoulders. That's right. The warm healing light is filled up underneath and around your shoulders. They now fall further into the chair or the couch. Deeper and deeper still, fully relaxed, fully aware of the sound of my voice, aware of nothing but the sound of my voice, feeling tingling and numbness making its way down your arms, to your elbows, now to your fingers, your fingertips. They feel light and warm, numb and tingling, completely relaxed, warm and light, numb and tingly. You now feel that warm sun ray shining up your neck, inside and out, realizing any and all tension, releasing it now. Your neck muscles are so relaxed and tingly, numb and tingly. 10 times deeper relaxed than before. Now feeling the tingling and numbness in your scalp, head, and ears. Lightness, warmth, numbness. So calm, so blissful. Let go now. Feeling only your mouth, your nose, your eyes. Feel your mouth tingling. All the muscles around your cheeks and mouth feeling so relaxed, yet you're still able to smile as you feel so full of radiant health and great calmness, courage like you've never known, feeling 10 times deeper relaxed still. All the way up to the top of your head, warm, tingly, numb, eyes so relaxed, so deeply relaxed. As you prepare yourself for a journey of transformation, breathing easily now, notice when you feel a shift move through your entire body. Draw your awareness to a sense of feeling yourself getting even lighter in your body, and continue breathing. Inhale and exhale, breathing in relaxation, exhaling any remaining tension or stress. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, no one needs anything. Just let yourself go. And notice now how your understanding is expanded to see that courage can be transcended. Notice how a powerful sense of unconditional love is moving through you. Notice that now. And notice how your body is connecting in a feeling of complete unity with all of your fellow humans. Notice the sense of building courage. Pledge to become more fearless by putting yourself in situations that might have previously intimidated you, and find that soon enough, fear will not hold any more power over you. Feel the courage pouring into your body right now, and notice that you do not resist. Become aware of a feeling of overcoming destructive habits, irrational anxieties, and psychological servitude by embracing courage. Understand that appearance is not all of reality. In fact, the outer world is illusion. Only the inner world is real, your inner world, and you have the ability to fill that inner world with courage in the moment. Bring your awareness to the power of learning to take an intelligent gamble as you also learn an understanding of what has been referred to as the courage calculation. See yourself being calculating in your courage, and in so doing, attracting higher vibrations and repelling lower vibrations. Give yourself permission to be ruled by love and compassion. Give yourself permission to be free from fear and to accept courage instead. Create an awareness of how this feeling of unconditional love, unfettered compassion, and courage are swirling around you, moving into your body. And notice how that spiraling energy is connecting you to the universal consciousness. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Feel how this connection to the universal consciousness connects you to the fullness of your joy and keeps you fully connecting to your human brothers and sisters. Embrace your awakening to the fact that courage is within your reach. Your joyous moments become deeper and more meaningful. You connect and align during your dream time to your higher self. Wrapping yourself in a warm blanket of courage, and you awaken refreshed in the morning, courageous, ready to take on the day, move out of your comfort zone. Live in the moment. Visualize practicing looking deeply, seeing your true nature and your ability to cope with physical or psychological pain and challenges. See yourself able to do something frightening even if you feel afraid. Understand that courage is the ultimate joy. Realize that when you have the insight of no fear, not only are you courageous, but you are free. Give yourself permission to be courageous. See this courage as a virtue. See your courage as an intrinsic trait, which has positive moral components and an altruistic nature. See your courage as your ability to choose to move forward, hold steady, or move away in the presence of a dominant sense of fear or a lack of control. Understand that the concept of walking towards a personal loss or away from a personal gain in favor of doing the right thing and acting altruistically would suggest that courage is certainly a virtue. And your courage is certainly a virtue. Join with me in this Shakespearean refrain, "Once more into the breach, brave lads," as a bit of literary encouragement whenever you need to do so. Take a moment now and call to mind someone who is courageous. Hold that person in your heart. Visualize him or her sitting in front of you and notice how you feel. Perhaps a little more courageous. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Notice a feeling of expansion and courage taking over your very being. And notice that right there is the shift that you're looking for. Know in your heart of hearts and to your core that courage is the path to transcendence. The ace in the hole will lead you to altruism and serve as the catalyst that will take your hope by the hand and lead you into transcendence, individuation. Visualize yourself attuning your being, your very being in your soul, to the virtue of courage. Notice the vibration now that's building stronger and stronger and stronger still in your body. Notice how more courage is filling your soul, driving fear out and embodying courage. See yourself being freed from the bonds of fear, judgment, disappointment, and other negative emotions. See the container, the vessel that is your body, filling with higher and higher levels of courage and consciousness. I want you right now to attach your happiness to your internal high vibration, your inner world, the world that you control, and resist attachment to anything outside of yourself, which is nothing more than illusion. Notice the sensations of higher vibration coursing through your body now, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Draw your awareness right now to the transmutation into wisdom that's pouring into your being through these waves of courage. Draw your attention to your increased vibration now, like a wave cresting, a wave of love and compassion, a wave of courage. Notice how it feels to be drawn into that wave of elevated vibration. Feel a sense of your increased vibration lifting a dozen others just by your energetic presence. Bring your awareness now to the smile on your face as the overwhelming sense of joy that accompanies unconditional love and compassion, coupled with a growing sense of courage as it penetrates and permeates your body, your mind, and your soul. Feel the courage inside growing. Feel the warmth of knowing how connected to humanity you are, how vibrant you are, how filled with an elevated vibration, and how courageous you feel. Back to the smile on your face. Your soul is smiling because you've accepted that courage is a virtue and it's yours for the taking, for the asking. Courage has been indelibly imprinted in your mind, body, and spirit. Now, just breathe deeply and courageously and be with yourself for a moment. Let the waves of courage wash over you.
All right. Everybody come back slowly. How you guys feel? It's a very uplifting meditation, I will say. Feel lots of energy. Thank you. It's a good one. So good.
Chang'e,
嫦娥.
Chang'e, Chang'e.
Mhm.
She was with us tonight.
I can feel it.
Chang'e.
嫦娥 is a very courageous woman in Chinese culture. She left her husband.
Elegant, graceful.
No.
Moon goddess.
She ate this emerged what's the word? It's you won't die
Immortal.
immortal herbs. She mistakenly took that, and then because she took that and then she fled away from the earth, she become ascending to the moon. That's why she left her husband.
Cool.
That's good. Anyway, that's the story. So her husband missing her, and the mooncake was her favorite sweet. So her husband will make a mooncake, and on the full moon, because she flew to the moon, so that's the time they can kind of connect each other to that's how the mooncake from. Okay. So I have a question for everyone. I know most of you guys took my meridian meditation class, right? I talk about the carriage too. Anybody remember which organ corresponding to the carriage?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. So we need to do a meridian again. So it's a gallbladder organ.
Oh, but
Mm.
that's right. The liver.
So gallbladder organ associated with the carriage.
Courage, yeah. The heart is the emperor and gives the directions, and the I got to go back and finish the book.
Yeah, come on, hurry.
Not like it's not like I'm, tiptoeing through the tulips with my ukulele.
Yeah.
It'll be done soon, I promise.
Yeah. Gallbladder organ get it. So people who have gallbladder problem, they do have some carriage weakness.
Oh,
We call 胆大 in Chinese medicine, means the gallbladder energy is strong and full, and then people have lots of carriage, and it's supported by kidney too. Anyway, so I want to add a little bit. Norm did a great job. Thank you so much.
mhm.
I worked Chang'e in and Zhongqiu Jie,
快乐.
快乐.
Happy.
Happy moon.
Today,
Mid, so Zhong is mid, and
Qiu
Qiu,
is autumn.
autumn, Qiu, autumn, and Jie,
So means the happiness. Yeah,
Impressive.
it's a mooncake day, mooncake holiday.
mhm.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, we got another one in the books. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week.
That's great. Thank you.
okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.